Welcome, some Friday night action here at Bowie State Arena. Bowie State University A.C. Jordan Arena here in Bowie, Maryland. Tonight's matchup, the Virginia Valley Vipers versus the Capital Seahawks. And the Seahawks coming in without Nasir Kaur. Kaur is their second highest scorer and the team leader in assists per game. So offensively, a team that averages the most points per game in all of the 94-50 league. Its first year, its pilot year after transitioning a lot of these teams from the TBL, both the Virginia Valley Vipers and the Capital Seahawks playing in that league. And for the starting lineups for both these squads, let's get it going. Looks like in the backcourt, we will see Mike Brown coming in. That'll be number 10 for this Virginia Valley Viper squad, who is visiting from Virginia. And then also joined by Dorian Bedford Jr., Ramad Wright, Jason Hutzler, and Darian Peterson. This squad is third in points per game this season, second in field goal percentage. And I just spoke with assistant coach of the Virginia Valley Vipers, Derek Lewis, a Maryland all-time blocks leader, so he's got some merit and definitely some street cred to his game. Head coach Lewis told me that stopping this attack and offense that has been hitting on all fronts of the Capital Seahawks is going to be the biggest challenge tonight for this Capital Seahawks team. They are first in field goals percentage, points per game, and three-point percentage. So offensively scoring, they know how to get shots on the perimeter, they know how to go downhill, and they know how to take efficient shots inside the paint. The most efficient team in the 94-50 league, as we are just about to get set for tip-off. And I think it's important to recognize that I just spoke with the general manager, Mike Burrows, of this Capital Seahawks squad. And what he told me is, with no Nasir Kaur, this is going to be a big matchup. Obviously, Nas Kaur is one of the biggest stars in this league, averaging exactly 20 points per game, and he's top 5 in the league in assists per game. He's a guy that's top 10 in both scoring and distributing the rock in the conference and on this team. And tonight, without him, the Seahawks team is going to have their biggest challenge yet. And so it looks like there'll be Marcus Kennedy going up for the tip-off against what appears to be Dorian Bedford Jr. of the Virginia Valley Vipers. So for the Capital Seahawks, though, Andre Fox in the backcourt, joined by Miles Whitfield, and then Rodriguez Palmer, or Draco Palmer, Marcus Kennedy, and Christopher Ray. And the tip-off goes to Bedford and the Virginia Valley Vipers. Let's see what they can do with it. Working the rock already. This time Mike Brown gets it over to Darian Peterson. Now off to Ramad Wright. Swings the ball up top. Everybody getting touches on this squad to start. Ramad Torrance driving inside. This time off the glass, it'll be Mike Brown to get our first bucket of the night here at Bowie State University. And so Andre Fox leads this squad in points per game. Gets it off to Marcus Kennedy, who goes downhill. Nifty high touch off the glass is Kennedy. 2 possessions, 1 for each team to start, 2 buckets. It's going to be one of those kind of games. As dumps it off into the front court. Blocked was Ramad Wright at the rim. Looks like Marcus Kennedy and Andre Fox with the tag team. Now driving inside, this one will be Whitfield. He fouls as he goes up. And Christopher Ray of the Capital Seahawks asking for the goaltend there. Not sure if they're going to get that or not. So he will go to the line for free throws for this one, but they are giving him the and one on that, so that last bucket was, in fact, a goaltend. And the first free throw of the night this time good to go for Whitfield. And fouled up top. Looks like a little bit too much contact going downhill. And we're going to see some free throws on the other end of the floor. Referees deliberating. Looks like it's going to be side out on the bench sideline of both these teams. It's number 23 on the inbound. That's Peterson on the inbound. Dumps it off to Bedford. Bedford with a reverse lay on Marcus Kennedy. Takes him baseline and beats him. So now Whitfield, a fan favorite, local guy out of Prince George's County and to Prince George's Community College. Now Andre Fox, the team leader in points. Working with Kennedy on a little screen. Step back, his first three of the game. A put back from Whitfield, way up high. Miles Whitfield. Wow, oh wow. And so Whitfield getting back, playing crazy defense. If you don't know how impressive that is, Whitfield's 5'11", and he just got up there on that putback dunk. That's about as entertaining as you're going to get in basketball right there. As taking baseline there this time is Torrance, who gets it off. And so now it'll be Seahawks ball. After that last one, it's like a foul on the floor was called. Miles Whitfield has the ball. Kennedy looking to work baseline this time. That one's knocked away from a team with the most steals in the 94-50 league in the Virginia Valley Vipers. Inbounded here from Draco Palmer. Palmer gets it to Whitfield, gets it back, swatted at the elbow. And now in transition, moving swiftly is Mike Brown, the alley-oop. This one off the mark from Peterson, rebounded from Palmer. And now Whitfield moving with speed, crosses midcourt. Whitfield going to take it coast to coast, dumps it off to Fox, who gets it off to Ray. Back out Draco Palmer. Can't get that one to go. His first three-point attempt of tonight. Now moving swiftly again is Mike Brown. Dumps it off. Brown misses that attempt. Excuse me, that looked like Hutzler on that take. As this one goes up, Andre Fox. Count the two, he's going for one. The leading scorer of this Seahawks squad. Getting on the board tonight now. So if you're Andre Fox missed the free throw. He only had one. Everybody's confused. Back out Draco Palmer. Count that one as the Virginia Valley Vipers squad going to have to wake up because it's a rude awakening right now. The Seahawks tripling the score of the Vipers and starting off really good from the field. As the first three there for the Valley Vipers match. This time, that'll be from Darian Peterson. Excuse me, that was Ramad right on that one. Now the Seahawks and the Vipers trading threes. Marcus Kennedy gets on the board. Now Christopher Ray guarding the perimeter on right. It's Peterson outside with the help of Bedford Jr. Peterson fouled. Reached in from Christopher Ray. So if you're confused at all, number 6 on the Valley Vipers, actually Jason Hutzler, usually rocking that 15, but tonight he's in 6 here at AC Jordan Arena, not to confuse anybody. Stolen away there, Mike Brown turns it over. Andre Fox goes up for the dunk, but instead puts a little cherry on top. A delicate finish at the rim, and an early timeout for the Virginia Valley Vipers. They need to talk things over. The Seahawks have a double-digit lead, and we're not even half the quarter into this one. It's looking good so far for this Seahawks squad, absent of Nasir Kaur, their second highest scorer let's see if things keep pace in the rest of this first quarter. Back here now at AC Jordan Arena for the second half of the first quarter. First timeout just called by the Virginia Valley Vipers after the Seahawks just dominated early 17-7 lead. Double digits for them as an early drive in, this time from Dorian Bedford Jr. He'll go to the line. Can't get that one to go off the glass, but this is a guy that is third on the team in points per game in Bedford Jr. Also can get some string music from outside, too. One of the league's best three-point shooters. Gets that first free throw to go. At least in terms of percentages, he shoots 70% from three. Not too many attempts so far this season, but it's not too many attempts tonight for him from outside. 0 there. But a rebound this time. Back out. Left him wide open. Hand down, man down for Jason Hutzler. Hits that one there. And now the Seahawks lead is back within single digits as Andre Fox crosses the logo at midcourt. Fox working with Kennedy. Little ghost screen there from Kennedy as he works off. Draco Palmer gets it downsize. Kennedy, big bodies inside. This time against RJ Blanky, just subbed in there. And Kennedy is going to go to the line for his first free throw attempts of tonight. Kennedy, no problem killing that first one. Marcus Kennedy, perfect from the line tonight. As now the Vipers move into enemy territory. Looking to work a play together as RJ Blanky leads this squad in points per game with 19 of those. Nothing tonight yet for Blanky. Working the block is Bedford. Baby body there on Kennedy. Not sure if he got caught up high. Looks like he's holding his mouth area. looking for something in the paint, but Kennedy isn't moving across midcourt. He's got to be careful with his words now so he can stay in the game. Miles Whitfield gets the ball off to Kennedy, who gets the ball. Little reverse screen from Kennedy. Gets Fox open, and he's fiery hot right now to start things off. And a little jumper here, this time from Mike Brown. Rebounded now from Torrance. A putback tip from all the guys in the paint of the Vipers, vying at that ball, and they are able to get it in eventually. Now moving into midcourt and dumps it off to Draco Palmer, who's able to just drop that one in the corner. No contest there. The Seahawks lead back at 8. And so no defense there from Kennedy, and the Seahawks, and Patrick Marcus Kennedy is getting in an argument with the referees. This is just a little bit confusing as to what's happening for this squad. But now, the Seahawks working. Kennedy goes downhill, no foul called. It will still be their ball. Sorry for the mix-up there. Just a lot going on right now on the court. And so 2 subs coming in now. This time it'll be Ramad Wright exiting, as well as Mike Brown. In comes some of the first minutes tonight for Cameron Williams. As a little pull-up jumper from Palmer. And also subbing in there is Antoine Walker for the Vipers. Now moving into midcourt was Caleb Torrance. And so driving up top, this one's Williams, kicks it back out and just throws away an obvious pass. Andre Fox gonna dunk this one. Watch him get up, folks, here at AC Jordan Arena, as the Seahawks looking for a double-digit lead once more. And so a shot outside, rebounded there from the Seahawks. That was Antoine Walker's first three-pointer of the night, and he missed it. And so now Miles Whitfield gonna work there, try a jumper. Not gonna get that one. Marcus Kennedy and Dorian Bedford grappling at that one. And so we're gonna get a jump ball called there. Subbing in now is Kai Long for the Valley Vipers. And in comes Sam Acano tonight for the first time. 4th on this squad in points per game. He's got 18 of those. And one of the most efficient scorers, top 5 in the league in field goal percentage still, is Acano. Just subbing now for the Capital Seahawks. This one's 34, Danny Agabalis. Great overseas player. Played at Hampton as well at college. And so now a shot there from Bedford Jr., who just can't seem to get things going from outside yet. Misses that one, and so the ball's actually staying in the Vipers' territory. Seahawks with an early 9-point lead in this one. Just were up by 10, 17-7. So the run has been 10-9 run in favor of the Vipers, and now make that a 13-9 run as they are now down 6. At 3, thanks to R.J. Blanky, gets himself on the board tonight. A beautiful spin and drive in, skips through the lane, Sam Acano. His first bucket of tonight. Now Dorian Bedford Jr. gonna work on Kennedy. Great defense and stood straight up is Kennedy. And now beautiful work there from Andre Fox, who switches hands. He's a magician in the air, putting on a show tonight for this home crowd as the lead goes back to 10. Now calling for the screen is Cameron Williams. He won't get it, but Kai Long will get the ball. Kai Long kicks out to a wide open Antoine Walker, who decides to skip through the lane, dumps it back off to Long, gets fouled on the shot. Marcus Kennedy not liking that call, but looks like Kai Long's headed to the line. Talk about some of the leading scorers so far throughout this first quarter. Dorian Bedford Jr. and Jason Hutzler for the Virginia Valley Vipers, both with 5 points each. Andre Fox and Marcus Kennedy share 7 points each for the Capital Seahawks, as that first free throw from Long will not go. And now Ramad Wright comes in for Bedford Jr. Bedford Jr. just hasn't really been able to get things going tonight, at least from outside. He does lead this squad with Hutzler, like I mentioned, in points so far, so he is getting things done. But in terms of the efficiency and overall production they're going to need tonight from him, he's going to have to pick things up, as the second free throw goes there from Kai Long. Now Andre Fox being picked up full court, this time from Cameron Williams. Dumps it off to Mo Creek. Now Mo Creek gives it off to Aga Belize, who gets it off. A smooth jumper there, but not going to go there from Akano. Rebounded now from Kai Long, who takes it the full way. Kai Long almost with a tough bucket. Can't get it off the side rim. Akano moves swiftly into the front court and misses the layup. I think he was a little surprised he got the full way there. As a dump off there to Kai Long from Blanky. And Kai Long fights for the rebound with Aga Belize, and that one's tipped away and out of bounds. This one will stay with the Vipers. We're down by 9. If you're just now joining us, we are at the 94-50 League, and this one is in its pilot year, the first year of this league. 8 teams in the conference, 2 playing tonight here at AC Jordan Arena. The Virginia Valley Vipers 3-1 versus the Capital Seahawks, who hold a 5-0 record, and inbounded quickly. A triple from outside, R.J. Blanky, a team leader in points on the season. Blanky now ties for the team lead in points tonight with 5 after that 3. Andre Fox going downhill right at Williams. Can't get this one to go off the rim. Rebounded now from Antoine Walker. Moves into the front court. Kai Long gets that one, but not going to give him the bucket. Looks like this one's on the floor before getting to the racks. So Kai Long now back to the line. He's the last free throw shooter for either team. I caught up with assistant coach of the Vipers before this one. Kai Long able to kill that first free throw through the net. And when I spoke with head coach Lewis, what he told me was that this entire roster and team is new for this Vipers squad. They're just still trying to build a lot of chemistry, but they've done really good things, first in the league in steals and blocks, and they're going to need that tonight against this high-octane offense of the Capital Seahawks, who puts it on display there. Aga Belize for his first bucket of the night. Former overseas player and a vet for this team, picked up last weekend. Now playing tough defense is Akano on Long. Williams outside, guarded from Andre Fox, who fights over top of the screen. Now Long has a wing 3. This one way off the mark. Rebounded from Aga Belize. Now Andre Fox, who leads all players in points tonight. Working off the ghost screen from Aga Belize and turns it over, and it's tipped. Andre Fox gets it off this time. Blanky covering up Andre Fox there like a blanket. He gets the bucket in transition. Akano now gets the screen from Aga Belize and will get the and one. Akano fighting there. Looks like he's going to go to the free throw line for more. And that and one free throw to top things off for Akano is good. Now driving inside, this one, Kai Long can't get it. Rebounded from Akano. Now Mo Creek has it. Gets it off to Akano. We've got the Kobe Grinches on. Akano looking to create something on offense, working with Mo Creek. Who gets a little screen, rolls it, Agabalice, now Draco Palmer, corner. Can't get that one. And now Junior Robinson just subbed in for this Capital Seahawks squad, and he's picking up full court, picking up Mike Brown. Still guarding now is Robinson. Good defense on Brown, dumps it off. Walker goes up, blocked by Agabalice. Now moving in transition is Akano. Bodies flying everywhere. Kai Long gets it off, and the first quarter buzzer expires. What a way to end this first quarter with the Seahawks up by 8, but it is haywire here at AC Jordan Arena. Bodies are flying on this hardwood, and I am excited for the second quarter. So far tonight, Andre Fox leads with 9, and a pair of players for the Vipers share 5 points apiece, but they're going to have to pick things up in this second quarter if they're going to want to stick with the Seahawks going forward. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to AC Jordan Arena. Now slated for the start of this second quarter. Bringing the ball down the court is Sam Akano for this squad. Akano picked up in recent history for this team, but so strong around the rim, can't get that one to go. Akano now tonight, 2 points for him. Now moving swiftly into the front court, Junior Robinson pump fakes. His first three of the night is not good. It's his first attempt from outside. And now Antoine Walker shoots that one off the left iron.
Let's go Seahawks fans. Let's make some noise for your Seahawks.
Draco Palmer now dumps it off to Junior Robinson. Robinson asks for the high ball screen. And tries it there with Agabalis, not gonna work out. Beautiful alley-oop there, showtime. Brown, too long. Draco Palmer gets the screen from Agabalis, who kicks it to Akano. And dumped off Junior Robinson. Draco Palmer drops that one. Mike Brown now moves into the front court. Gets it off to Walker. Now working with Blanky. RJ Blanky tries a little two-step there. Has to pick up the rock and work his pivot, but gets it off to Antoine Walker, who's going to take Agabalis on one-on-one. And Agabalis and this Seahawks squad is frustrated with that foul call, as anybody should be. That one looks like Agabalis was just working the hands there and didn't really show much contact, but regardless, Walker's going to go to the line now. Walker's first free throw. Good as gold. And so now the lead has been brought back to single digits for the Seahawks. Now Walker can't get that second one to go. And now here's Akano. Gets it off to Agabalis at the elbow. Shot that one, but wasn't liking the way it looked. So head coach Jasper Williams telling him that shot's got to be better. But great movement from Agabalis in the paint. And an even better rebound from Akano to fight for that bucket. Junior Williams dumps it off to Agabalis. Can't get that bucket to go. Rebounds Agabalis. A second one will. The floater there from the big man. A veteran for this team, has been known for his defense tonight. Says he can get it done on the opposite end of the court. So a little jumper there this time. It's Ramad Wright off the elbow. Won't get that one. Junior Robinson works into the front court. A two-dribble, stop, and drop. That time for Williams. Maybe Williams' first bucket of tonight. He's looking to only shake things up even more as he's guarding Mike Brown in the front court. And Agabalis tips that one out of bounds for the Seahawks. Now subs coming in. Chris Ray. Looks like Bo Creek. And Andre Fox entering back in the game. And so Darian Peterson back into the rotation, as well as Dorian Bedford Jr. for this Viper squad. Mike Brown in. And Bedford Jr. tries another three, but was not able to get this one. Head coach Jasper Williams looking for a little bit of a foul there from Bedford as he was physical on that last rebound. A beautiful off 1 foot, little side jumper there. And a rebound from Bedford Jr. Gets this one to go. Now the lead for the Seahawks back again at 10. Junior Robinson with the high ball screen there from Marcus Kennedy. Robinson, a little cut and roll. Robinson, and one! Junior Robinson proving that size doesn't matter. Robinson, so far this season, averaging a little bit over 8 points per game. Take another look at this. You get the high ball screen, almost like a little pick and pop from Kennedy, but Robinson gets downhill, gets the back bump there, goes up, gets two, and now let's see if he can convert one at the line here. Now let's see what the Vipers can do on offense to respond. Screen there working with Jason Hutzler. Bedford tries to spin move through the lane and a foul. This time trying to figure out who it was against. Mo Creek looks like foul will go against him. One of the returners for this team. Mo Creek, obviously a team's top three-point shooter on this squad. Vet for this team. That first one will go through for Bedford. Let's see what the second can do. Good work for Bedford at the line there. Now Junior Robinson gets the high ball screen from Kennedy, who rolls. Andre Fox has it down low. A little reverse lay, swatted up top from RJ Blanky, covering up Fox, but a foul is called there. I don't know if Blanky really likes that one, but doesn't really matter at this point, as now Andre Fox is headed to the line. See what Fox can do. Cashes that first one home. Cha-ching. Now a sub coming in. This would be Ramad Wright for the Vipers, and Dorian Bedford Jr. coming out. And now as well for the Vipers, looks like Caleb Torrance coming in, and out comes Mike Brown. So let's see what these new changes can do to shake things up for this team. As Fox gets the second free throw to go there. Seahawks lead back up to 13. Torrance, who just was subbed in, now working. And now you have Jason Hutzler working on the wing, who gets it down to Ramad Wright, and now Patrick Kennedy and Junior Robinson. Looked like a foul was called. Excuse me, that's Marcus Kennedy there. Marcus Kennedy's gonna have to be careful with these fouls tonight too. The referees are calling them on him. And he's incredibly frustrated, but he's gotta be careful, because they're going to need him in this game. They're already without Nasir Kaur tonight. They're up 13 on the Vipers. They've been able to score with a lot of different numbers, but see how long that holds up. As now Chris Ray tries to jump the gun. Torrance drives in, a little floater. This one can't go. Rebounded now. Andre Fox takes it into midcourt. Fox gets it off to Mo Creek, who tries a deep three, and that one misses everything. I think for Creek just trying to gain some momentum, and he's surprised at that one too. It was a deep three though. That's a pretty far out shot for Mo Creek. This is a local product guy at Oxon Hill, Maryland. Previously played at GW. And so now working inside, beautiful spin there from Darian Peterson, who gets the ball back. Peterson. Little baseline midi will go for him. Now Andre Fox in double-digit territory for the Capital Seahawks. Chris Ray kicks it back out. Junior Robinson, who fakes and throws a dime inside, tries to get it off to Fox, who can't finish. Now moving swiftly is Peterson into the front court, who bodies Robinson. Stolen away from Mo Creek. Andre Fox gets it off to Chris Ray. Chris Ray gonna throw it up. No foul called. He's looking astonished as now the Vipers moving in transition. And fouled up top there. Agabaliz with the foul. I think the Seahawks team is pretty frustrated, not sure how they can play defense better right now. That they're trying to figure out. As we will come to our media timeout. Now here with 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Right now the Seahawks up 11, but a lot of them looking to be in foul trouble. This will not be good. Already missing a pivotal piece in their second highest score, Nazir Kaur. We'll see if they can adjust coming back for the rest of this first half in just a moment. Returning here after the media timeout, and this Capital Seahawks squad is still up in this one versus the Virginia Valley Vipers, up 11 now. And scoring has been pretty across the board for both squads, but still trying to stay out of foul trouble is the Seahawks. After that last foul, sending Ramad right to the line, who can't make that first one. All right. His first free throw attempts there. Wright will get the second one. Able to clean things up. Now Agabaliz gets it off to Junior Robinson, who's picked up full court from Caleb Torrance. Torrance steals it away. Robinson knows that's a big mistake. Goes up high, flying. Hello, R.J. Blanky. The first man to go from AC Jordan Arena to the moon and back. How about R.J. Blanky bringing it down there? Now the Seahawks lead slowly, coming back to within single digits. Chris Ray and Junior Robinson working. Robinson takes on a little ISO. Beautiful work there from Robinson. The pass too late to Chris Ray inside, stolen away. Hutzler in transition on Agabaliz, who stands up tall. Chris Ray pins off the glass. Ramad Wright. Now Junior Robinson looking to create some offense. Mo Creek gets it into Agabaliz, who dumps it off to Chris Ray. Andre Fox has a wing three, opts not to take it, goes up top. And he gets fouled at the rim. Was looking for the foul call the entire time. Called it a little bit late, but that one will go against number 6. It's Jason Hutzler. Hutzler is the league leader in field goal percentage for this 94-50 league. And so we steal there. And high flying is R.J. Blanky. Got the steal was Torrance against Junior Robinson of the Capital Seahawks. And man, was that a jam. Try to relive it there as Andre Fox tries to recoup some of those last points he felt were earned at the bucket. Now Fox still the leading scorer for the Capital Seahawks tonight. The only player in double digits. Fox cashes that one home. R.J. Blanky, who's been dominant so far tonight, gets into front court. And an off-ball foul was called. Looks like it was against the Seahawks. Trying to figure out what happened there. So now, so far tonight, it's been the Seahawks defense, at least in terms of blocks, that's been so astounding, but stealing it away too has been the Vipers. If they can get it in their grips, then they are gone in the other direction. As Blanky goes up top, R.J. Blanky looking for the foul. Andre Fox looking for the rim in the other direction. Fox leads the way as he leads all scorers tonight. Now Fox looking to get back on defense. Hutzler with a cross-court pass all the way to Blanky, who tries going upstairs again. And fouled as he does. This time, looks like it goes against number 11, Trey Patterson of the Capital Seahawks, his first minutes of tonight. So Blanky, who's leading this team in scores tonight. Can't get that one to go. Blanky, no first free throw. But gets the second. Leads the way with double digits for this team. Akano now off the back iron. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded from Hutzler. And now Torrance working with Ramad Wright, who's going to try a triple. Not going to go. Rebounded this time from Miles Whitfield, who is moving swiftly and shifty into the open floor. Gets fouled from behind. That foul will go in, and it's Kai Long of the Vipers. Here's Whitfield. A flare screen there to get Draco Palmer open. And now a high ball screen from Agabalis, who's going to work and finds Akano upstairs. Wow, Akano, another beautiful finish for the Capital Seahawk. He soars through the air there. As now Kai Long has the ball for the Vipers. Trey Patterson plays defense. Patterson says he got all ball there. Looks like The referee saw a little bit of hand there, and so now back to the line, which has been a problem for the Seahawks. Really what's keeping the Vipers in this game is the amount of fouls that the Seahawks have given up. Just double the number of fouls the Seahawks have against what the Vipers have tonight. Already almost tapping into double-digit territory. Kai Long, first one good from the line. Second one also gets it to go. Nakano inbounds here. Miles Whitfield. Whitfield extremely efficient coming into the night. 70% from the field. Gets off to Akano, far out on the wing. Draco Palmer now on the wing, guarded tightly. This time it's from Hutzler. Palmer has Hutzler on an island. Let's see what he'll do with it. Dumps it off to Agabaliz, who sets the screen. Palmer tries the last shot there. No foul called. Excuse me, looked like that foul was going to be called against Hutzler. Just looked like there may have been some contact off ball there too, with Torrance going down for the Vipers. That's Caleb Torrance. Draco Palmer's at the line. Palmer scored most of his points from the three-point line tonight. Takes a couple steps in and knocks this one down from the free throw. Palmer double digits tonight, joining Andre Fox in that category. One of two players in that double-digit category for the Seahawks, and as for the Vipers, two players on their end too, in Blanky and Bedford. Palmer, it's the second and third to go. Good work, knocking all three down from the line in Palmer. And now the Seahawks extend their lead to 14 with just over 3 minutes left in this first half of action here at AC Jordan Arena. Antoine Walker has the ball, step inside to the wing. Walker, offensive foul as he bodies Agabaliz. Good work from Agabaliz to stand up strong and take that hit. He's been called for fouls all night. So now Miles Whitfield looking for the inbound. Trey Patterson gets it off to him. Picked up full court from Caden Torrance. He gets it to Agabaliz now. In the hands of Palmer. Now Patterson drives across the lane. Gets it off to Akano. Patterson clapping for the ball back. Palmer tries a wing three in front of the bench and emotes on him. Palmer can hit everything from outside. Kai Long and Akano get caught up there. Akano playing defense. Looks like it's going to be a moving screen against the Vipers. So now the Seahawks have an opportunity to extend their lead to 20 on this possession, with just over 2 minutes left in this one. Draco Palmer and Agabaliz, the screen and roll. Miles Whitfield goes up top. It's showtime, Miles. Whitfield guarding quickly. Mike Brown has him in the corner. Brown dumps it off to Hutzler, who gets it off to Antoine Walker. And back to Walker as he goes up top. Walker now bringing a lot of energy off the bench for this squad. The forward. As that pass is almost interrupted, Draco Palmer has it in his hands on Kai Long. Now pulls up on Walker at the wing. Not going to go, but a big rebound from Miles Whitfield. Kicks it back out. This time can't go from Akano. Now rebounded from Torrance and the Vipers into the front court, dumps it off. Kai Long, wing three. Whoosh! Long whips that one home. A big three to keep things within arm's reach with just a minute and some change left in the first half. Miles Whitfield bodies inside. Whitfield can't get it. Palmer says, I'll put it in for you. So the offensive rebounding for the Seahawks has been a pivotal product of tonight's game. Driving inside, and now another foul called. This one looks like it's going to be against Trey Patterson. And less than a minute left in this first half, but these free throws, man, it seems like have been a big effect to getting the Vipers to stay within arm's reach versus the Seahawks. We'll have halftime updates and stats for you across the board in just a moment, but for now, you can see what it's been. It's been a lot of the Seahawks scoring efficiently on offense. Scoring over 50% of buckets from the field, and for the Vipers, they're more around that 35% territory. Here's Miles Whitfield working with the high ball screen from Agabaliz, who's going to get it to Draco Palmer, who sets a fake screen there. And the double on Palmer draws a foul. Draco Palmer will be headed back to the line now. Antoine Walker going to have to be careful with his fouls now. Looks like he's going to have 4 of those. Draco Palmer can't drop that first free throw home. Draco Palmer can drop the second, though. Miles Whitfield guarded into the front court. A beautiful lay there from Mike Brown. And another foul drawed. I think we know how the end of this first half is going to go. Going to be a free throw shootout between these two teams. Good thing for the Seahawks, they have a pretty extensive lead now with 15. But it'll be Mike Brown at the line. Second on this squad in points per game. Hasn't had the game he has hoped to tonight so far. Still in single-digit territory. See if that changes. Brown gets the second to drop, too. Now the Seahawks lead, 13. Akano gets it in, takes it on Kai Long right to the rim. And Long with great defense gets the jump ball. Way to stand your ground, or we would have been seeing more free throws at the opposite end of the floor. Now instead, we're going to see a jump ball. Second of the night. They play by NBA rules, so that's what it is. Akano goes to the floor, but the Vipers win the jump ball. Mike Brown has it now. Crossing the three-point line. Gets it off to Caden Torrance. Torrance gets it off to Brown again. Brown, an island on Whitfield. Gets all the way there. Can't finish it with the left. But an easy turnover there from Agabaliz. Brown has another opportunity from the wing. Short. Up top there is Hutzler, and that will bring an end to the first half of action. Seahawks 64, Vipers 51. 13-point lead for this Capital Seahawks squad. It's been a bit of a free throw battle to end off the first half, but altogether, efficient scoring from the Seahawks. A lot of turnovers and sloppy plays at midcourt for both these teams, but so far tonight, we expect this one to get to 100 points for each squad. The Seahawks so far this year, 4 of their 5 games have gone to 100 points, and in those games where they score 100, they have won by an average of 21 points per game. And so, for the Vipers, 3-1, 2-1 at home, have won one game on the road, and they have one loss to the New York Phoenix, where they lost by 8, but they did make it to 100 points. Let's see if they can do that tonight. They're going to need to against this Capital Seahawks squad in the second half, which we will be back for in just a moment. Stay with us here on YouTube. almost back here for second half action here at AC Jordan Arena. And let's talk about some of those first half trends with the Seahawks up 13. We saw scoring across the board for them. And leading them right now, Draco Palmer with 18 points. Second behind him is Andre Fox. And Palmer so far tonight, 4 3-pointers. Fox has gotten all of his as doubles with inside the paint buckets. Many buckets in transition. We've seen a lot of steals from both these squads in the first half. The double digits total between both these squads. It's been, blocks for the Seahawks in the defensive end or swift transition buckets for them. And as for the Vipers, it's been a lot of those same steals at mid-court, not afraid to get their hands dirty working here at AC Jordan Arena. And a lot of transition buckets, some high-flying efforts we saw in that first half. And so really the key for both these squads, for the Seahawks, it's stop fouling. We've seen so many fouls in that first half, double-digit fouls at the end of the first quarter and at the end of the second quarter, just too many fouls. At a certain point, it's going to catch up to you, and you're going to start missing players already tonight. They are missing Nazir Kaur, the product out of Tampa, Florida. The team's leader in assists, second on the Seahawks in points. And now with Andre Fox, second on this team in scoring tonight for the Seahawks, coming down onto the floor. Kicks it off, Draco Palmer, leading scorer, has not slowed down to open up this second half. A big three there. Palmer's got 21. And so now here is Ramad Wright. Dumps it off to Mike Brown. Wright, back up top. Brown pops that one. As Brown responds to the last three from Palmer with a clip of his own. Marcus Kennedy moving into the front court. Sets a screen for Miles Whitfield, who gets it off. Chris Ray, Kennedy inside, little pump fake. Kennedy, his shoulder. Kennedy can't get that one to go. Rebounded there from Hutzler. And now Mike Brown moves into the front court. And Bedford, a little body. And ball off the glass, can't get it. Mike Brown, smooth criminal inside the lane there. With that jelly roll off the glass. Chris Ray now. Draco Palmer again, blocked this time. Hutzler says, I know your move. Hutzler gets it off. R.J. Blanky, Bedford, can't finish at the rim, the big man. Tallest guy out there right now for the Vipers. Can't get the easy look by the rim. One of the hardest shots in basketball, though. Kennedy off to Palmer, who tries a three from the same spot as last time. This one not blocked, but from the hoop it was, as it's off the mark. Hutzler moves it down to Bedford, who gets it off to Blanky. Blanky's got the undersized Whitfield on him. Gives him a little shoulder and a baseline jumper. There's two there for Blanky to open up the second half. Now picking up at midcourt, Andre Fox against Blanky. Blanky been covering Fox all night. As that one's tipped off of Fox's fingers, goes out on the baseline. And we'll see this ball stay with the Vipers, but our first sub coming in of the second half, it'll be Kai Long, and Dorian Bedford headed to the bench. Hasn't had the night that he's expected to. As Kennedy, little skip through the lane there. That one off the glass, gets the roll on Ramad Wright. Moving in transition, Jason Hutzler. Hutzler, lead leader in field goal percentage in this 94-50 league. Kicks it out, Kai Long. That one a wing three, no good from Long. As Kennedy spins at midcourt, gets this one off to Whitfield, who goes to Palmer, who goes to Fox, and Marcus Kennedy. It's a big man move inside the paint. Now Kennedy in double figures. One more look. Kennedy almost loses it at mid-court, dumps it off to Whitfield. Palmer working it around the perimeter. Andre Fox goes baseline. Marcus Kennedy finishes it off there. As now a 14-point lead for the Seahawks. And here's Hutzler working in the corner. Now gets it off. This time it's Mike Brown. Brown, Kai Long wide open on the baseline. Looks like a charge is called. Chris Ray stands his ground, draws the charge. A big play though for the Seahawks forward there on the block. As now they have a 14-point lead and the ball just over 3 minutes in to this second half. Driving inside, Kennedy goes baseline. That one so close to falling. You got to think that would have been a big momentum boost for the Seahawks if he can get that one to drop. But let's see if he can finish off this play with 2 at the line. Kennedy can on the first one. Beautiful work there from Mike Brown, getting all the way to the cup for the Vipers, but not able to finish. Kicks it off to Draco Palmer up top, and upstairs is Miles Whitfield looking for the finish, but couldn't get the roll. Beautiful play in transition from Fox to Palmer to Whitfield, and Miles Whitfield wants that one back. Let's see if he can earn that back at the line here. Draco Palmer, 21 points in this contest, but Miles Whitfield at the line now, 8 points on the night, 5 rebounds for him. Three players in double figures, 9 points now for Whitfield. 3 players in double figures for the Vipers, this Virginia Valley squad visiting tonight here at AC Jordan Arena. Thanks for tuning in to this one. Up 17 is the Seahawks. And the Vipers looking to battle back now. Not missing anybody too substantial, but Andre Fox gets this one away, slams it home. Swiper. As Andre Fox gets that one in transition, throws down a slam there. Here's Mike Brown now, working on Whitfield. On the baseline, it's Ramad Wright, kicks it out. Williams can't go. Strong rebound there from Blanky. Kick out, Ramad Wright will try this one. Wright rips it from deep. As a quick inbound there, Draco Palmer to Miles Whitfield. Miles rolls. Setting the ball screen up top is Marcus Kennedy. Kennedy throws it up after getting fouled. Can't go, but he's back to the line. Kennedy was just at the free throw line. Able to make those last 2. Let's see if he can do the same thing here. Drops both of them there. Good work from Marcus Kennedy. Quick transition 3 this time from Blanky. Can't bring that one to a baseline inbound. Instead, it's Miles Whitfield taking that one coast to coast, looking for the foul. He didn't get it. Up top, an alley-oop to Kai Long. Can't get it in the air, brings it back to the floor. Takes it back up for a deuce there. 16-point lead for the Seahawks, but the Vipers just haven't really been able to get within 8 points in a long time. But now, a transition bucket. Kai Long gonna go upstairs, swatted away there from Chris Ray. A valiant effort from Ray. He never gave up on the play. Now we see Williams on the inbound to Blanky. Guarded from Andre Fox. Team leader in points. Fox Blanky able to get Fox and Kennedy off their feet, make them look like jesters. As Blanky will get the bucket. Miles Whitfield, a little jelly, drives inside. A charge called against Whitfield. This one's going to be the Vipers' bucket, and they are inching back into this one. Still down 14, but see if they can try and turn things around here. Looks like we're going to see our first timeout of this second half. This one from the Capital Seahawks. It's been sloppy play the last couple of moments, though. A lot of free throws back and forth. Turnovers at midcourt for both teams. That's kind of been the description of this game, just not really protecting the ball all that well. It's a high-scoring one. We'll see if that continues right after the break. Back here for more third quarter action after that media timeout there in the third quarter, as a shot there from Ramad Wright for the Vipers, not good. Marcus Kennedy gets it into the front court. A 7-2 run for the Vipers in the last 2.5 minutes. And to break that run, it will be Andre Fox upstairs. Marcus Williams. So that's Cameron Williams now with the rock for the Vipers. Takes on Miles Whitfield. High ball screen from Ramad Wright. Now he faked it. Now you have R.J. Blanky on the wing. Gets the ghost screen there from Wright. And an air ball thrown up from Blanky. Looks like it touched the fingertips of the Seahawks last off that last rebound. Can't seem to grapple with the ball. Inbounded here. Ramad Wright has the three-pointer. Rebounded. Wright has it. Gets it off to Kai Long in the paint. Long rolls off the shoulder. Gets the deuce off the glass. Good work there from Long, using his footwork in the paint. 14-point lead for the Seahawks now. Andre Fox brings it into midcourt against Mike Brown. Marcus Kennedy has it. Working on the elbow. Now bringing it down to the lower block. Kicks it out. Acaro, corner three. Cano can't get that one. Cameron Williams in transition. This one goes out of bounds. Not sure that a foul was called, but it went out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Vipers, as we'll see Mo Creek coming in for Miles Whitfield. Whitfield has grown up in front of this audience's eyes. R.J. Blanky takes it in strong there. Blanky gets his own miss in the air and able to get that one off. A double-digit scorer for this team tonight. Now, Marcus Kennedy blocked up top as Akano, and they're looking for a jump ball there. Looks like Marcus Williams and Blanky tag team that one, but unsure as to why the referee called the foul. Are those two? But regardless, it will be Akano headed to the line. Let's see what Akano has so far tonight. Can swish that one from the line. Akano, 7 points on the night, 2 assists. Hasn't really hit much from outside. It's just under 50% from the field. Akano with 8. Doesn't need any rim to help him there. Now Mike Brown moves it into the front court. Mike Brown, a little hezzy. Brown tries the 3, can't get it. Ramad Wright tries to get off that baseline rebound, but can't save it in time. Looks like that last sub, sorry about that, just trying to figure out what was going on. Looks like that last sub for the Vipers. That was Caleb Torrance trying to sub in, but he didn't get to the scores table in time. So we'll have a timeout from the Vipers. Look like we'll see some adjusted lineups when we come back. Right now, a 14-point lead for the Seahawks. Just over a third of this third quarter left through. 4.5 minutes, roughly. We'll be back here in a moment to see what happens. Out of that timeout now as the Seahawks move into the front court. Like we have some new players in for the Vipers. Caleb Torrance just got in. Caden Torrance that was. Has a beautiful bucket there. Good work for Akano. Now Blanky has it. Calls off the screen from Long. Long working on Draco Palmer. Leans in as Long. Beautiful work off the glass as Palmer catches an arm to the face. Palmer goes to the ground. This doesn't look good for the Seahawks. Their leading scorer tonight in Palmer, sharing that title with Andre Fox. Palmer back to his feet. Looks like he may have gotten hit in the eye or near the nose area. Trainer comes out for the Seahawks. And good to see Draco Palmer back on his feet. So now we're going to see another timeout from the Seahawks. I think what is happening there from the referee is that Palmer had the trainer come onto the floor, and since that, he needs to come off the floor, but they want Palmer to stay on. So we're going to see a quick timeout, see some substitutions. Hopefully Draco Palmer is back at his feet and he can still play. 14-point lead for the Seahawks, as was before. We'll see you back here in a moment. Go back here for some more action as Junior Robinson gets it into the front court. Finds Marcus Kennedy in the corner, who finds Akano downstairs. Goes up top, there is Agabalis. Block there. Now Kai Long in transition, working with Blanky. Corner three this time. Pump fake. Can't get it to go is Peterson. Rebounded from Akano. Now Junior Robinson crosses midcourt. Robinson, a little dime. This one, Mo Creek driving baseline, scoops in. Throws up a high arcing finger roll there with the left. Caden Torrance slows things down, tries a three. Can't get that one. Torrance tonight really able to get things going from outside. 0 for 2 from 3. A deep three there from Mo Creek. Can't get it to go, his second three-point attempt. Caleb Torrance dumps it off, RJ Blanky, a wing three. The rebound goes to Marcus Kennedy. He battles for it. Now Junior Robinson crosses midcourt. Robinson picks up his dribble, kicks it up to Akano. Akano drives on right. Akano then throws a pretty dangerous pass to Junior Robinson, who tries the mid-range jumper. Now rebounded. Ramad Wright in the front court. Finishes that one off the glass. Trying to bring the lead of the Seahawks back within double digits. Mo Creek finds Marcus Kennedy, who can't protect the ball. Now Kai Long in transition. Finishes it off there. And another timeout from the Seahawks. They're going to have to clean things up if they want to keep the lead going into the fourth quarter, as we have just under 2 minutes left in this one. A 10-point lead for the Seahawks. We'll see you in just a moment. Back here for the remaining minutes of this third quarter. 10-point lead for the Seahawks, but sloppy play over the last couple of minutes have made them call another timeout. Junior Robinson works this time on Blanky, a pump fake. Marcus Kennedy, floater over the lane. Beautiful jumper there. Says, give me the rock. So far tonight, the Seahawks shooting over 50% from the field, 41% from three. Can't be said the same about Virginia. 36% from the field and 28% from three. Kai Long working, pump faking in the lane. The ball tipping every which direction. Draco Palmer fouled from behind. Fighting for that rebound. But I think what is most crazy about the numbers tonight is the sheer number of three-pointers that Virginia has taken. 25 threes for the Vipers, only making 7 of those 25, whereas the Seahawks have made the same number of threes, 7, on 17 attempts, shooting 41% from 3 of the Seahawks, 28% are the Vipers. And so now, since Palmer was fouled off that last rebound, and we are in bonus territory, he's going to the line for 1-and-1. And Draco Palmer stays as the leading scorer for both squads tonight. Four scorers for each team in double digits tonight. Palmer leads all scorers with 23 points. Second is Andre Fox, also for the Capital Seahawks. Tied for third is Kai Long of the Vipers and Marcus Kennedy of the Seahawks, but a 3 outside for Ramad Wright. Now Wright joins the double digit first class. Marcus Kennedy catches Wright on a pump fake, kicks it to Junior Robinson, corner 3. This one can't go from Draco Palmer, who's contested. Now moving swiftly into the front court, Darian Peterson dumps it off to Kai Long, who takes it up, muscles his way through the lane, asks for the and one, and gets a tech as a result. Not sure what he said, but it was enough for the technical foul. And just when you think the Vipers start to work their way back into it, it's just not a smart play there. It's unnecessary. We knew this was going to be a high fouling game, though. That's for sure. With 18 fouls for the Vipers, 14 for the Seahawks. Funny enough, the Vipers are lead the whole conference in personal fouls per game, giving up 23 fouls per game, whereas it's the opposite notion for the Seahawks. They give up the least number of fouls per game. They are the team that fouls the least versus the team that fouls the most. And there's 8 seconds left in this one. Draco Palmer has it. Marcus Kennedy, a beautiful shot. He gets to his spot. 2 seconds left. Kai Long can't pull up at midcourt but gets fouled. So Kai Long is fouled with 1 second remaining. But it's not 1-and-1 for the Vipers yet, so he's not going to the line. So there should be 1 second left on the play clock in the end of this third quarter. 12-point lead for the Seahawks. 5 seconds is a little much. I don't think they're going to be playing with that. As that will be the end of the third quarter. Gets the inbound there. Can't get it off his fingertips in time. And so a 12-point lead for the Seahawks. The Vipers had it down to single digits for a moment there. Let's see if they can crawl back into this one with 12 minutes left on the play clock tonight. Here at AC Jordan Arena, the Seahawks looking to remain undefeated, go 6-0, as the Virginia Valley Vipers looking to stay undefeated on the road. We'll see which one of those records breaks tonight in just a moment. Back here, 12 minutes left in this contest, AC Jordan Arena. Virginia Valley Vipers, Capital Seahawks, 12 minutes left, 12-point differential. Seahawks up right now in this one, but something I find most interesting also, James Consoli on the call, something I find most interesting about this matchup is the Virginia Valley Vipers have 18 offensive rebounds. The Seahawks have 5 offensive rebounds. They've had second chance opportunities to get points, and they're just not contributing as much as they should. 22-9, but off those 18 offensive rebounds, you'd think they'd have more points, and I think that's what's holding them back. Let's see what happens here in this final quarter of action. As R.J. Blanky drives in, knocked away. Cameron Williams gets the rebound. Now the ball on the ground still. Great defense from the Seahawks. But that'll look like Mo Creek picks up a personal foul there off that defensive stand. And so, the R.J. Blanky, team leader in points per game. And tonight, for Blanky, he's got 17 of those. Not shooting so hot from outside and three-point territory, but neither is the rest of the team, too. As Blanky gets the second one to roll off the front rim. Here's Junior Robinson getting picked up, full court from Blanky. Robinson dumps it off. Mo Creek on the corner, guarded by Kai Long. Now, knocked away. Draco Palmer turns it over. R.J. Blanky takes it coast to coast. Count it, and one. As Junior Robinson commits the foul there, and Blanky goes back to the line for more. Take one more look. You see it swing all the way to Draco Palmer on the wing, knocked away from Cameron Williams' hands, but R.J. Blanky says, I can cover this one for us. Gets the 2. Let's see if he can get the 1 from the line here. Now an 8-point differential. First time that's happened. And it's the second quarter. As a 3 attempted there from Cameron Williams. Rolls off the rim. Unlucky for him, but now the Seahawks moving. Patrick Kennedy sets the fake screen. But looks like we're going to get a paint 3-second violation against Kai Long of the defense, the Vipers. So headed to the free throw line will be Draco Palmer for the Seahawks. Palmer cashes the first. Inbounded now. Sam Akano has it. Akano kicks it to Chris Ray in the corner. Ray finds Andre Fox wide open on the baseline. Yeah, he can make that jumper. And now extending the lead back to 11. Here's Cameron Williams, guarded by Draco Palmer. Now R.J. Blanky guarded from Palmer. Williams drives inside, dumps it off. This time it's Ramad Wright who throws it away, looking for Darian Peterson. Just when you thought the Vipers were fighting back into this one. Silly turnovers and miscommunications are turning their offense. And now Sam Akano has it for the Seahawks. Now on the wing, swings it all the way over to Draco Palmer, who had Chris Ray baseline, instead finds Akano back at it, and a missed dribble from Akano there. Now, the Vipers moving swiftly. Here's Cameron Williams. Kai Long driving baseline. Kicks it to Blanky. Blanky doesn't have a lot of space to move, but he still works it there. An elbow jumper off the rim, rebounded from Chris Ray. And here's Draco Palmer. Chris Ray drives in the lane. Looks like he slams his leg hard, but gets up. Now subbing in Antoine Walker for Kai Long. Here's Cameron Williams. Gets it off to Ramad Wright. Back to Wright from Blanky. Turns it over. Chris Ray has it now in the front court. Gets it off to Andre Fox, who's slowing things down for the Seahawks. 11-point lead still. 9 minutes left in this one. Andre Fox has it baseline on Ramad Wright. Opts for a little fadeaway on that baseline. How about that? Now Fox tied for first with 25 in this game. Marcus Kennedy has it, moving into the front court, slows it down. Andre Fox, now Chris Ray. Marcus Kennedy, a pump fake three. Andre Fox pump fakes it here too now. He's got Antoine Walker on an island. Step back, deep three. Off back iron. Rebounded, Ramad Wright. Now moving swiftly is Darian Peterson in the front court. Fouled from Chris Ray from behind. Looks like Kai Long will make his way back into this game. Headed back to the bench is Darian Peterson. Cameron Williams with that pass just completely throws it away. Big miscommunication between him and Antoine Walker now at this point in the game. Just not able to get within 5 points since that first quarter. It's been a very long time coming for this Seahawks squad. Looks like Marcus Kennedy's fouled in the lane as he's working with that ball. Here's Akano, finds Andre Fox cutting in the lane. There for the putback is Chris Ray, no nade. Now here's Cameron Williams into the front court. Andre Fox guarding. It's a little ghost screen there from Ramad Wright. Here's RJ Blanky, and a blocking foul called on Chris Ray as he goes to the floor. This ball will stay with the Vipers. Up 15 is the Seahawks. Now Cameron Williams, who was running the point guard position, coming out. Mike Brown headed back into the game. Mike Brown so far tonight, not a quiet night, but 11 points for him, a guy that's averaging 18 points per game this season. And 5 assists per game, which is good for top 5 in the 94-50 league. Here's Antoine Walker, a little pump fake. Goes up, that one's short. Rebounded Chris Ray from the Seahawks. Chris Ray throws it away, but off the knee of Blanky as he goes up. And so now, just over 7.5 minutes left in this contest. Here's Andre Fox. Ramad Wright guarding tight. Fox gets it off. Draco Palmer, corner three. Can't get it. Driving inside there is Kai Long. That one's off back iron. And Chris Ray throws it. Hits off Kai Long's foot. Kickball violation. Inbounded from Chris Ray. Andre Fox has it. Guarded from Blanky. Full court pickup. Here's Akano. Guarded there from Antoine Walker. Now Marcus Kennedy has Ramad Wright one-on-one. That one tipped off of the Vipers. Looked like Kai Long was there last. Inbounded here, baseline from Chris Ray. Marcus Kennedy on Ramad Wright. A little shoulder body there. Short off the front rim. Now Mike Brown moves swiftly on the other end. Brown fouled as he goes up. Can't get the two to go, but he's going to line for two. That foul looks like it's going against number 6 for the Seahawks, Sam Acano. Let's see what Brown can do now. 11 points for Brown on the night. He's perfect from the free throw line. Of course, as I say that, I should have waited till after the free throw. At least, sorry, Mike Brown. 4 of 5 from the line now. Brown able to get that one. Touched every part of the rim before going in. Brown now at 12. Sam Acano now. Crosses in to the front court. Gets it to Marcus Kennedy. Kennedy looking for options, find it, cutting Acano. Can't finish at the racks there. But Acano has the opportunity to give the Seahawks triple digits now. Just over 6 minutes. And if you know the magic number, one of my Seahawks keys to the win tonight was score 100-plus points. In games, the Seahawks have scored 100-plus. They've won by an average of 26 points. That's all but one game they've scored 100 points. And in the one game they did not score 100, they won by only 2 points. That was against the New York Phoenix. I was calling that game. That was about 3 weeks ago here at AC Jordan Arena. Let's see if Acano can give them triple digits. And I jinxed it back-to-back. 2 missed free throws there for Acano as the Seahawks stay within double-digit territory. That's a good sign for the Vipers. As a pull-up from Mike Brown across the lane. Not going to go. Acano now off those 2 missed free throws. Guarded from Antoine Walker on the wing. No screen. Passed off to Chris Ray. This time, corner 3. Draco Palmer can't get it. Here's R.J. Blank. He throws up the lob to Kai Long. He misses it at the rim. Marcus Kennedy, alley-oop off the glass. That time, Andre Fox can't finish. Sharing it back and forth. Antoine Walker, wing 3. Whoosh! Walker holds it down low as he's got something cold in his veins. An 11-point lead for the Seahawks. Acano, guarded by Mike Brown. Acano, working for the bucket. Acano, off the back iron, can't get it. This one will stay. Seahawks basketball, though. This one will be a timeout for the Capital Seahawks, though, with just over 5 minutes left in this one. 4th quarter of action. A double-digit lead for the Seahawks, but we'll see if that holds up and holds true. The Seahawks' magic number this season has been 100 points, and we'll see if they can get to that mark after the break. Final 5 minutes, Friday Night Lights, AC Jordan Arena, Bowie State University. It has been a showdown between these two squads, the Seahawks and the Vipers. Vipers undefeated on the road, Seahawks undefeated on the season, leading all teams in that stat category. And still looking for that 100-point mark tonight. In the 4 of their 5 games, they've hit 100 points. They have won by 20 points or more. And so for the Seahawks right now, they have 2 scorers with more than 20 points tonight, Andre Fox and Rodriguez Palmer, or Draco Palmer. And for the Vipers, no scorers with more than 20. So that's kind of the story of the night. Akano gets it off this inbound, gets it off to Draco Palmer, who skips through the lane. A beautiful left-handed finger roll, gentle by the rim from Palmer to get the Seahawks to the coveted 100-point mark. Now let's see how they finish this game. Here's Mike Brown up top, guarded from Andre Fox, top of the key. Now Kai Long has Draco Palmer on him. Kai Long, so far tonight, 19 points. Driving baseline is Antoine Walker. Walker travels there. It's like he's moving his feet too much under the rim. And that's a big turnover there now, down 13 for the Vipers. As now double technicals have been awarded to Antoine Walker and Marcus Kennedy, who are jawing back and forth, saying things you probably wouldn't want to say to your own mama. We'll see, though, what the call is. It's just a double tech right now, which would mean that nothing really changes for either squads, except now these guys got to be careful what they say and do on the court, as another tech will send them to the locker room early. Don't want that. Just over 4 minutes left in this one. Here's Sam Akano, gets the ghost screen from Kennedy, pulls up. Akano off back iron. Rebounded now, moving swiftly. It's RJ Blanky. Blanky takes it all the way. That's kind of been the story of the night. A lot of fouls for both squads, but not able to finish at the rim. This time Blanky, though, doesn't really have that same jinx. He's the only scorer on this Seahawks, on this Vipers team, I should say. Excuse me, RJ Blanky is, who has 20 points. 2 of the Seahawks players share 27 points each. Now, Blanky, 21. The lone player on the Vipers with more than 20 points. This Vipers squad, just field goal percentage-wise, hasn't met their mark tonight. 35% from the field. That's not something they've been proud of this season, shooting 47% from the field. That's second, only behind one team, the Seahawks, who shoot 52% from the field. So substantially lower than their typical mark. But driving in is Akano. Gets that one on Ramon Wright's head. Chris Ray saves it there. Good work from Ray. Now Marcus Kennedy crosses half court, gets it off to Chris Ray. A bounce pass there to Draco Palmer, who has Fox, finds Kennedy, who looks for Chris Ray on the back alleyway. Can't find him back door. Head coach Jasper Williams of the Seahawks squad just telling his veteran forward and Marcus Kennedy, just lay it up there. Take that up. And now Kennedy and Antoine Walker jawing back and forth. The Vipers just trying to get one good possession. Ramad Wright, no 3 there. Sam Akano moves swiftly. Crosses half court. Akano takes it all the way. Akano with the high lay. And now a 15-point lead for the Seahawks. Driving inside, Mike Brown says not so fast as he gets the 2 and now is headed for half that at the line. All right, so Brown converts the three-point play that time at the line. Chris Ray gets the inbound. Just under 3 minutes left here at AC Jordan Arena. 12-point lead for the Seahawks. It's been a double-digit kind of lead for them this whole night. Now Marcus Kennedy has it on the block. Him and Antoine Walker have been going back and forth at it. Kennedy tries to shoot that one up and gets fouled. Kennedy headed back to the line. And now that's 5 fouls for Antoine Walker. I mean, not that it matters much at this point in the game, but a 6th foul gets him out of it. And wouldn't be good for the Vipers now. And Marcus Kennedy not focused on the right thing there. Can't get that first free throw to go. Kennedy gets the second. Inbounded now, Mike Brown. Ramad Wright gets it. An easy deuce there for Wright. And a timeout for the Capital Seahawks. And so now an 11-point lead in this contest. The Seahawks starting to run away with this one, but there's still 2.5 minutes. Let's see if the Vipers can get anything going now in this one. Two and a half minutes left in this one, and the double-digit lead for the Seahawks. Now picking up full court is the Virginia Valley Vipers. Sam Acano has it, guarded from Mike Brown. Marcus Kennedy gets it, sets the screen and roll. Acano drives inside and gets fouled as he goes. And so that foul will go against Mike Brown as he was guarding Acano tightly. And these will be the 5th and 6th free throw attempts for Acano tonight. Acano able to get that one to go. Now shooting 60% from the line. He can improve that mark here. Let's see if he does it. Acano can't get that one to go. Now shooting 50% from the line tonight, but has 15 points to show for himself. Mike Brown drives in. Acano guarding. Brown gets the floater. 10-point lead now for the Seahawks. This game still not over yet. Acano gets the ball stripped. Kai Long. Kai Long playing to the whistle. Kai Long gets the and one. Single digits once more here, and a perfect time. Take another look. Kai Long stripping Acano. Takes it all the way. Gets the bucket. And now, single digit excitement here. This game is still not over yet. Just under 2 minutes, but 2-minute drill for the Vipers. Kai Long misses the free throw, gets his own rebound, puts it back up. The Vipers have entered triple-digit territory, down 6 with 2 minutes left. Chris Ray brings it into front court. Here's Andre Fox, tied for the lead in points tonight with 27. Fox double. Mike Brown guarding. Marcus Kennedy, a pump fake on Ramad Wright. Marcus Kennedy can't get it to go, but he will head to the line. a resilient effort from the Vipers so far still. I mean, every time it seems like the Seahawks are going to run away with it, whether they're doing it to themselves or not. The Vipers staying within it. Now Marcus Kennedy at the line. Kennedy gets that first one to go. Kennedy's got 21. One of 3 players on the Seahawks tonight with 20 or more points. Kennedy gets both. That's 22 for him. Marcus Kennedy extends the lead back to 8. Now Mike Brown, a beautiful wide open corner 3. RJ Blanky bottoms. 5-point lead for the Seahawks. Just a little bit over a minute left in this one. Andre Fox picked up full court. Tipped away and stolen. Kai Long has it. Kai Long takes it all the way up. Swatted at the rim, but called. Looks like a goaltend. That basket will count. Down 3 are the Vipers, but there's still a minute and some change left in this one. Wow, things got a whole lot more interesting. The Seahawks were leading by double digits just about a minute ago, and now things have completely flipped over in front of their eyes. At home, without Naz Kaur, their second leading scorer. They really need to lock in for this last minute and change. Good call from coach there. Now they advance the ball. "14 seconds on the shot clock. 10-second runoff to get it and advance the ball to midcourt. Can't go into backcourt territory. Marcus Kennedy has Ramad Wright guarding him. Gets it off to Andre Fox. Gonna need a bucket here. Fox goes in. Is blocked and fouled. That time Antoine Walker. Looks like he got there decently on time, but now Antoine Walker has been ejected from the game. He's fouled out at least. So now the run that the Vipers had, still better though to foul Andre Fox on that last play than just let him have that dunk. See if he can make both these from the line. Fox cashes the first. He's the leading scorer for both squads tonight with 28. 5 of 6 from the line. Incredibly efficient is Andre Fox from the field, shooting well above 60% from the field. Cashes the second one there as Fox extends the lead to 5, and now 53 seconds left, but don't count the Vipers out. Just under a minute left in this one. The timeout was called to advance the ball as well. So to be a 10-second runoff, 14 seconds on the shot clock. But they're going to need a big bucket here. Kai Long inbounds it. RJ Blanky calls off the ball screen from Hutzler. Blanky drives in, gets the lay. So the bucket will count. Down 3 are the Vipers, but not without a heartbeat. Referee just stoppage real quick. No substitution allowed for the Seahawks. Marcus Kennedy on the inbound. A full court press employed by the Vipers. So the run over the last couple of minutes has been insane from the Seahawks. And now getting the ball in, Miles Whitfield has it. Gets it to Andre Fox. Looking across half court is Marcus Kennedy, who gets it to Draco Palmer. Palmer can't get it to go. A rebound now, fighting for it, back and forth. The Vipers have it. 30 seconds left in this one. RJ Blanky tries a three off front rim. Can't get it to go. Now Andre Fox will hold. They don't need to foul, but it's extremely close. You might as well foul. Miles Whitfield makes the layup though. So now you need a three if you are. Blocked at the rim there from Chris Ray. Draco Palmer gonna dribble it out. The Seahawks hold on to this nail biter of a game. And so the final score, 113 to the Vipers, 108. The Capital Seahawks hold on. They've had a double-digit lead for most of the night tonight, but leading the way for this team, it's been an effort across the board. 3 scores above 20 points in this one for the Seahawks. Andre Fox with 29, Draco Palmer with 27, Marcus Kennedy with 22, and 5 scores in double digits, joined by Sam Acano and Miles Whitfield, who just wrapped it up, put a bow on it, and sent it packing on Santa's sleigh. As now the Seahawks are looking to continue their undefeated streak. 6-0 on the season, 5-0 at home. And for the Virginia Valley Vipers, that will be their first loss on the road this season. Let's talk about who these two teams have up next. For the Virginia Valley Vipers, headed back to their home state to face off against the Frederick Flying Cows. That will be on Sunday. And as for the Capital Seahawks, also on Sunday against the New York Phoenix, who they beat by just 2 earlier this season against AC Jordan Arena. That one was on March 7. Now they will be playing Sunday. Both these squads face off at 3 p.m. for the 9450 League. We are in the 4th week, ending it off here at AC Jordan Arena, here at their home slate. And now the Capital Seahawks on the road next. Virginia Valley Vipers playing off against the Frederick Flying Cows at home next. And so, with that one, the Seahawks win by 5 in a close nail-biter here. Not like their other 100-point outings, but they were able to hang on here at AC Jordan Arena at Bowie State University. And I'd like to thank my producers, cameramen, everybody that helped put on a show tonight, all the fans that tuned in to this one. A great showing for the Capital Seahawks as they remain undefeated here at the 9450 League. I'm James Consoli, signing off.